Friends, I will be in an event called GDQ this week. GDQ stands for Games Done Quick and is essentially a convention for speedrunners. I will leave a link to that in the description. And what I am doing there is I'm doing a run of Subnautica. I know it's fantastic. I get to be running this in front of loads of people, hopefully on a big stage. Very exciting. So for those of you who watched me at ESA, this is very similar, just larger. And for those of you who already know what GDQ is, I will be at it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fantastic. Currently, the estimated time is Friday morning. Obviously, this varies depending where you are. Again, there'll be a link to the schedule in the description. I hope you guys can check it out. It's for a great cause. The GDQ is always a big charity raising event. It should be fantastic. Check it out. It's on right now, and I will be on Friday. Thank you very much. I'll be leaving you with a no reset run here. Enjoy that. That's one cough. In theory, shouldn't the sunbeam be somewhere? I'm gonna give you a little. So space travel. It's quite fast. They're probably quite far away though. Are you with GDQ right now? No. Why are we flying around a fish? Why aren't you flying around on a fish? It means I have to actually do some editing. And you get like the sunrise up here as well, which is pretty cool. Hey, Soul. Hey, Level. Splish. There you go. Just like our Lord and Savior, Cactus will not reset tool spawns. Hey, Bulgarian boy. What do I actually do for work? I'm a software engineer. Just a sec. First stream I watched was you at GDQ. I haven't been to a GDQ. I've been at ESA. Why don't you go through the cutscene? You can skip it. It's not something people who have only played the game once will probably notice. But if you were part of the early access, you'll almost certainly notice because you'll have started a lot of games. But the bottom left says hold escape to skip. Finding limestone here is one of the most annoying things in the entire world. It's like this whole cave system should be full of it, but it never is.
detected. New creature discovered. Oxygen.
I'm gonna try, there are like sort of 2 paths-ish. Like in this section, so... I have 1! Hooray! Okay, so we're gonna have to go a little bit further out to find my second limestone. Okay, I think the best place to guarantee me getting one is gonna be over here. Flight back Sunday 12th, yeah. We arrive on Monday 7:30 AM in the UK.
Oxygen.
There we go, I did it. I found a second limestone. Thanks, game.
Your probability of survival has just increased.
Okay, so I'm going to make... So the first 2 limestone you gather are always 1 copper, 1 titanium. And with that I can make myself a scanner. And now I'm going to head over to a wreck to grab myself some sea glide fragments. Swim into the water because it is slightly faster. I'm going to a wreck because it's the most likely place a sea glide can spawn. Now, you may be under the impression that I just got very lucky when I said that's always 1 copper, 1 titanium. It's not a joke, it is always 1 copper, 1 titanium. Not necessarily in that order, but the first 2 are always 1 of each. So I'm going to this wreck because it's the most likely place to find sea glides. There we go. Lying if he says yes. Why did you waste 40 seconds? So I'm currently slightly ill. If you look at the title, it says it there. So every so often, I'm probably going to pause the game and go cough a lot. So I'm going to go through this coral tube and grab myself a lot of resources. You will notice how I'm breaking rocks a little bit faster than normal. That's because you bind the scroll wheel to one of your action keys, and each scroll counts as multiple inputs of that action. Pretty fantastic from this game, because normally you have to click 4 times to make these drops and grab the item inside, but I can just scroll once. You do have to running at least 30 FPS, and you want to scroll slowly, not quickly, because scrolling quickly actually makes it worse. Yeah, I care though. Yeah, I was a little bit worried I might get insta-killed there, but it looks like we're fine. Greedy? No, that's fine. Not even close to greedy. So that's a bad piece of metal. I'm actually quite full right now. I need to drop one of these. I'm trying to drop a good metal. Yeah, that's a good metal, that's fine. Okay. Sounds like a dog found some crash fish. Why do I care? Because I want to maintain quality on my stream. How does scrolling quickly make it worse? So you're trying to scroll in time with the FPS. Theoretically, at a high enough FPS, you could use a free scroll mouse and it wouldn't matter. The problem is, at lower FPS, you can't do that because you're trying to scroll at a rate the game wants you to. It sort of imagines how fast you could click, and I guess. What day is the actual run? I'd recommend doing !GDQ. That's going to give you a little schedule thing. Seems like a conspiracy. Okay, what am I doing now? What have I made and what do I need to make? I'm going to make these and see. So I make a knife, an O2 tank and a sea glide. Holding the sprint key here gets to keep the menu open, which is absolutely fantastic, and I would highly recommend you do so because it saves me a lot of effort. Okay, 4, 8, 10. Hello. Alright. Okay. So I need 17 to 21 quartz, 2 silver, 2 gold, 3 table coral, and as much limestone as I can carry. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, Oh, hello. I don't think I want that. Dogs can have it. Oh, a tooth. I'll grab that, though. Did you come up with these speedrunners? If not, how did you learn them? I read a sheet of paper. So we've got loads of cool tutorials now in the community for how to speedrun this. Like Clove and stuff have made some, but all I did was there's a oh, hello. Okay. There's a Google Doc which just says, it's just some text and it says what you have to do, and I just did that. Have you ever tried to speedrun glitchless? Every no reset run I forget the table coral. Without fail. Mascarin, remind me about table coral in this. Every single one. Is there a tutorial? Yes. One made by our lovely Clove. What, why? Because I forget it every time. Every single time. It's not really that much work though, so it's fine. I want to grab all this and dump the lead because I don't care, and grab this. That'll do, I guess. How did I find out about the Subnautica speedrun? I really liked Subnautica, and I heard speedruns existed, so I typed in Subnautica speedrun, and there was some there. That it's not really exciting. It's not a very exciting tale. I'm going to fill my base full of water, because I am a creature of the sea, and I do want to swim all of the time. To do so, I make 2 glass compartments and 3 metal compartments, and 2 windows. And that's going to take the hull strength down to -1, and because Subnautica that's how Subnautica works, that starts flooding the base. You never answer the glitchless question? No, I have never done glitchless, and I never want to. Not in Subnautica anyway. Gonna make 2 glass, 2 lockers, 2 windows. And I can make a metal, I guess. I've got the time. That's going to start flooding the base. While it is, I'm just going to do some crafting. Just get some metal out of my inventory. Then I'm going to grab 10 table coral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 4 mushrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could go and look for some extra resources, but this area is just a waste of time, to be honest. So I'm going to try and be here as little as possible. Is there a situation in which you wouldn't deconstruct all the base? Yeah, so I talk about that when I come back from Dogteeth. And hey, Olo. Okay, so there we go. There's a late game locker with my lead, and early game locker with everything else, and I've just activated a glitch. If you're in a base, when it floods, the game thinks you're both swimming and walking at the same time. So it puts those 2 speeds together, which is pretty fantastic from this game, because you get to go very fast. And now I need some teeth. Every time a dog picks up a piece of metal, there's a chance it drops a tooth. That chance is between 15 and 17%, or around there. And I need 4 as quickly as I can, but that'll probably take a while. I've actually already got 3. But even just getting 1 could take a while, but there we go. Ideally, that takes a long time, and I can use that time to just do donations. So I double check my wing mirrors here. If there isn't one of these ruptures, I can't deconstruct this base, because otherwise, once I fully deconstructed it, it will stop flooding. And the rupture needs to be in this section of the base, otherwise it doesn't count. Hey Soul, welcome, welcome. I'm going to upgrade my O2 tank now. It's going to be very useful in a second. And then I'm going to dump late game items in here, early game items in here. 11 minus 3 is 8, and I need 2 more quartz. I'm going to activate another glitch here. Hey, nice TV. called Ghost Storage. You open the locker in the life pod, there's a little animation, then it opens your PDA. If you leave when the animation is playing, the game gets confused, doesn't open your PDA, and the next time you do open your PDA, no matter where you are, you can access that locker. It means I can get a lot of extra stuff on my next expedition, which is to get copper and just a general large amount of sandstone. I feel like I need 2 of these. I need 8 copper, so I'm gonna just 1. I think Almighty Soul asked me a question, but I just didn't see what it was. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, sure. Here, Thurman. Gonna grab a lot of air now. Did I see what I said about the tiger coral? No. The resource section I generally need to pay a lot of attention to, and I can't read chat as much. 6, 7. Oh, 8. And down. Every second of this guys are going to take a tick of damage. If I'm ever in the main blast, going to take a lot more, so I'm going to try and avoid doing that. Anything on the walls? No. Really bare, really. For sandstone, that is. Seems like it's got a lot of limestone, but I actually don't need that right now. This would be great if my spawn was near here. Another little bonus of Super Sea Glide is you can rub yourself against those stingers as much as you want, and they don't hurt you. And not only that, but crash fish don't know you're around, so they're going to stay in their little house, which is quite useful in this section. Means I get to take a lot less damage, so now I'm going to dump some stuff in here. I think I want all that lead, and then I'm going to start not picking up lead now. We're able to confirm that teeth don't fall from certain metal. I haven't confirmed it, but someone's gone into the code and confirmed that it is the case. Yes. Okay, so I'm looking for a lot more silver and gold. I'm just going to do this cave, I think, and then I'm going to head back and grab a lot of metal. Generally, this is because this cave has a lot of resources in. Oh, I'm a little bit turned around there. Wait, what is going on? Ah, there we go. That was confusing. This cave just has a lot of tier 2 in, which is sandstone, and tier 1 being quartz and limestone. And with that, I can grab a lot of what I need in this area. I'm going to dump all this lead because I don't want it. Try and grab a lot of metal salvage on the way back. See if I can spot any mobile vehicle bays as well. You want to coast the edge of forests when you're looking for metal. Sort of lore-wise, that's where you're going to find it most often, and gameplay-wise as well. The idea is that dogs are cleaning up the forests and taking metal outside of it. Or at least that was the lore. It might not be the case anymore. Does gold have a lower chance to drop? I don't know. Can we leave you messages during the run at GDQ? I might have, like, Rocket just reading chat and laughing in the background, maybe. I don't know. Terraformer? No idea, Thurman. No idea. Probably wouldn't be used, because it would take a long time to do anything we'd like. If you build your base in a tiger coral, then stand near the tiger coral, the spikes will almost hit the base, causing it to flood vast. Yeah, tiger coral's really far away, though. We've tested a lot of ways of flooding the base. The only one that's close is mushrooms, but still, I don't think it's worth the effort that it takes to flood the base with mushrooms. Thank you very much, Olu, for the sub. Will I be adding the information to the run when collecting teeth? I don't know whether you were here for the whole run, but I did, yes. Yeah, I'm guessing you weren't, because. So I've got enough copper. I'm going to be doing some crafting now. I need table coral to finish this. Finally, not a pleb anymore. And we'll grab some of these as well, just to do some crafting. There we go. Make that. I want to grab all but 4, so I've got 4 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm actually 1 silver off. Okay, that's not too bad though. That's not too bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump all this in here, and then I'm going to deconstruct my base. Ideally I'd have something crafting right now, but my power is a little bit low. And gold count is 4-7, so I'm 2 gold off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get those. Grab a lot of metal as well, because I'm almost certainly low on that. Even though I've seen you do this must 20 times. Good gameplay, Selena, thanks. It's alright. So I'm going to grab a lot of metal and look for the gold caves in this area. Hopefully grab the rest of the mobile vehicle bays I need at this point in the game as well. So that's all the mobile vehicle bays done. Hopefully some more metal. Gonna find my gold cave down here. I'd never know which one to go up, but I need 1 silver and what was it, 2 gold? Yeah, 2 gold. Yeah, there's stuff down there. Okay, no, down we go. Not a lot in there, unfortunately. Depending on your spawn, there's loads of different places you can go for these resources. There are optimal ones, of course. Oop. But with these marathon runs, we'll be going just with whatever spawn we can. So it's all about knowing the right places to go. So this is a generally pretty good place to find tier 2. Though obviously my luck is pretty bad right now, seeing as I need 2 gold and I've only found the 1. There we go, so I don't need any of these, I only need 1 silver. And now I'm going to try and grab as much metal as I can on the way back. Hey, luck for sight. You going for world record? No. So if you check out the stream title, I'm doing some practice for GDQ. Okay. I do want to sub here. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so now I can grab all but 4 of these and start making the electronics as well. This would be the one time where you might want... no, I don't want to do that yet. Grab some air. So you always get air whenever you go through a powered door, unless you go through a powered door into a flooded base. Thankfully, the outside world is not a flooded base, it's a flooded planet, so it doesn't count. Still need 2 of these. Make some more computer chips. I want to grab these. I've got the glass on me, don't I? Yeah, I've got the glass on me already, so I can make the enamel glass. What else do I need to pick up? I need to pick up that. Okay. And then I can make the advanced wiring kits, and while I do that, I can grab some more air. Hey, Gamester. Best wishes for GDQ. Show us how it's done. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so what have I got now? So these are my late game items. I actually need to make one more. There it is. I need to make this as well. Okay, that's everything I want to make right now. Dump all this in here. Ooh, metal looks real bad. Ooh, oh no, okay, okay. It's not as bad as it could have been. So I'm at 7 and 1, sure. Do I run off stream? No, I almost never play Subnautica off stream. The only times I do is if a new strat comes out and I don't have the time to stream. So 7 and 1, I need to get to 10 and 7. So I'm going to be grabbing a lot of metal. I'm going to actually go a different way. I'm going to go through this forest because I haven't done that yet. 7 and 5. I've done it like a little bit, but not enough to strip it bare, rather than that section. 7 and 9. Eight and 3. 8 and 7. No. Again, sort of edge of forest here. 9 and 1. 9 and 5. 9 and 9. 10 and 3. So I need one more. I'm going to head back and we'll hopefully find one on the way. There you go. 10 and 7. Fantastic. So I didn't go out of the water, Jay. There's a difference between going out of the water and remaining in. I definitely surfaced, but I didn't leave the water. It feels really weird at first, but you sort of get used to what you can and can't do, and what counts as leaving the water and what doesn't. Okay. So I need this. I need this. All of these. I'm going to swap batteries, make myself a power cell. Hopefully that makes in time before I drown. There we go. Okay. Cool. And now I'm going to head over to the Aurora. And I don't have... I've got like one medkit. I might die here. I'm going to go back and get a medkit. I didn't realise how low my health was. I should play Osu. I used to a long time ago. When is GDQ? Exclamation mark GDQ. Yeah, I haven't gone up and got this medkit yet. I should have done that a little while ago. If you do some Nautica VR, I don't have a VR set. Okay. So this is a little safer. So we're going to go over to the Aurora and learn a little bit about dying. When you die, you get to keep all the items in your inventory that you had when you were last in his base, as well as one additional random item that you pick up later. That random item is going to be a piece of metal salvage I pick up in a second. And we're going to get what is essentially the last blueprint of the game. And I say last blueprint of the game because it is the blueprint that lets you finish the game. Okay, got a lot of bridge, but none of the metal salvage that I actually want to pick up. And now I'm going to take a medkit. Oh, wait, I didn't have... Oh, okay. Why don't you play Osu anymore? I don't know. Wasn't as interested. So I went through a little maintenance hatch there. Definitely intended, don't worry about it. It does disappear when the Aurora explodes, as you would expect. A lot of stuff changes when the Aurora explodes. Gonna line myself up here, and then go straight up. If you jump with enough force, you can go through the floor, which is very, very useful. 2679 is always the code. Grab the final blueprint, and then die in this fire. Have you played Below Zero? No! I own it, but I haven't played it. Okay. Yep, that should be good, because I don't have the metal on me. Yeah, I'm good. Dump this. Activate ghost storage again. Radiation does damage. Radiation does indeed do damage, Red Joan. And then we're going to head over. So, we're going to go now, grab some resources. Thanks, Force of Dragon. Grab some resources. I can't get near my base. Grab some fragments. I can't get near my base. And do the storyline of Subnautica. And yes, you did hear me correctly. There is a storyline to Subnautica. If you have not played this and intend to, I will be spoiling some. Though we'll be going by so fast you probably won't notice it's happening. And also, it won't really make much sense. First I'm going to grab this eye stalk. And we're going to head on. And I know it says release verbal vehicle bay, but I don't actually have one on me. So even if I wanted to release it, I can't. It's currently back in my life pod. So I'm looking for fragments here, as well as shale. As soon as I start finding shale, I'm going to count lithium and gold in that order. So 0, 0 is the current count. And if I somehow get 4 fragments in this sort of section, I can do a little skip, so I don't have to go somewhere else to get fragments in a second. So I'm at 1 and 0 for lithium gold. I'm going to do a little trick here. Confuse the game and make it think that the tablet animation is as short as the fish release animation. Means I can take the sea glide out a little bit earlier. And now I'm going to grab a lot of resources, hopefully. 2, 0, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2. Okay, 7, 2. That's fine. Gonna make a base with a hatch and a solar panel. And it's probably not relevant, don't worry about it. I see you. I see you. I see your shadow. No. No hugs for you. Gonna do some fancy inventory management. Dump all this in there. Dump this. Grab this. Close and open again. Dump, 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 and leave. Okay, so because I didn't get 4 back there, I have to go down here to grab my extra fragments. 8, 9. So that's 9, 2. So I want 2 more of these and 1 more moon pool. What's wrong with hugs? They deal you damage, and I don't want to take... Actually, taking damage here wouldn't be too bad. But it is distracting. So that's everything I need right from here. I can grab an extra 2 items and it not be too confusing. I can grab 3, and I have to do a little bit of extra work. But it's not too bad either. So that's 9, 2. I'm trying to get to 14, 4. 10, 2. So that's Mabel. She's a big spook. But thankfully I'm faster than everything in this game, so while she can't catch me, certainly she can't catch me, she can give me a big old scare by shouting at me, and I'm a delicate soul, so I might go above the water here and ruin the run. Because if you ever go above the water, you lose Super Sea Glide. And that would be very, very bad. We'd go a lot slower, and basically we couldn't do the rest of this. So I'm going to head on down now. I need this. And the Lost River. So there's a couple things I need to do in the Lost River. I need to avoid these shoals of fish. They're essentially moving walls. I need to grab a plant. One of these glowing ones you can see down below. I'm trying to go for a more convenient one than those. And I want to take some damage, and if I'm lucky, grab some sulfur as well. Okay. Have you ever been on World Record Place only to stuff up the last seconds? Hardly ever, because the last seconds are really easy. I can stuff it up like a couple minutes beforehand, but the last few seconds are really easy. You just have to look at things. So we say out to Casper, friendliest ghost of Arthur, and head on down. Sometimes Casper says hi back, and blesses the run, but not today, because Casper's very rude. And now I'm looking for a tiny little thing called Nickel. Nickel likes to play... Ooh. Nickel's a tiny little thing, and it likes to play hide and seek. You play this game for long enough, everything in this area starts looking like Nickel. The floor, the fish, the bubbles the fish give off, the lava, the shale, it's all Nickel. And of course Nickel is a tiny little potato, so it's kind of hard to spot even at the best of times. And we're trying to go quite fast here. So I'm just scanning the area. I've got a oxygen time limit. Oh, there's one. Oxygen time limit. I've got a health time limit. And Kevin, the big loud boy above me, is going to try and make that time limit a little bit shorter. Thankfully, again, I am faster than everything, but if I run into things, obviously I'm going to take damage, so I need to make sure I don't run into something's mouth. So now I need 4 crystals and 4 sulfur. I've already got 1 sulfur, so that's 1 sulfur, 4 crystals. Very nice. 2 sulfur. Cool. So the game likes lagging a little bit here for some reason. Oh no, it didn't today. Okay. And I'm going to make a base. If a friend comes and hugs me here, that's a very bad time for the run. Thankfully he was down there and it's all fine. So that's my portal spawn point. I'm going to leave that there and everything will be fine. And then I'm going to go inside and grab myself a blueprint, die, and respawn back outside again. Then do the less damaging hardcore parkour there, because I don't quite have enough health. I'm going to take a little tickle from the spider, so I will definitely die from this jump. Okay, so I'm going this. I also needed that 1 cube, and the tablet we got earlier was for opening this door. Grab that, and then die and respawn him outside. Okay. And deconstruct this, because I don't need it anymore. So I still need 2 more sulfur. I can get that in a second. And this should be where I save. I should have saved earlier, but this save is sort of fine. I'm going to go down. This would be where Masquerin tells me to save and do something a little bit special. So if you deploy this mobile vehicle bay in just the right way, it's going to unfold out of bounds so you can climb out of bounds. This is very useful because it gets us to skip a little cutscene later. And also I'm just going to leave that mobile vehicle bay there, because you can actually find mobile vehicle bays in the wild. So we're going to use that to our advantage later. So now I do still need 2 sulfur, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look underneath the ground here and try and just sneak one. If I go too far in, I ruin the run. I have to do a backup, and the backup is very slow. Okay, so now we're all good. We can head on through. So we're going to go straight into the PCF. What's the backup? We go through the door. Like some kind of plebeian. Or... Okay, so Big Mama's a little bit confused. She's just going to power pose right there because she's waiting for someone to come in the correct way. And I will not be doing that. No, you don't need a blue tablet. You can just rub yourself against the wall and you pop through. So, another little bonus Super Sea Glide. You can sort of slightly clip through everything. So you can slightly clip through the sand, see the pedestal and activate it. Normally you'd have to wait for Big Mama to blow the sand away, but we're impatient. So some kind soul has left some resources here for me. I need the seed. Seed's very hard to see at night.
I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
Okay, so there's a cutscene going on while I was in that portal that gave me this this blueprint. Means I can make the hatching enzymes. I'm going to deconstruct this for reasons I'm going to tell you later, and then we're going to head in and hatch the babies.
With the passage you have opened, my young can leave this place.
So still power posing.
First they must feel the time is right.
And we're going to hatch the babies.
Break free of their
So there is an animation you can watch where they hatch, but they're actually already outside, so I'm going to go and say hi to them. Asking how you break those rocks so fast is a meme. And being a very good content creator gave me a timestamp. Yep. I assume everyone... So, this occasionally happens. Sometimes they do teleport outside, but sometimes they teleport again elsewhere, so they're not here. But the cure, this cure, is always here no matter what. So even if for some reason that happens, this is still here, so you can cure yourself. Of what? Who knows? A green goo. Okay. So, another thing about dying. When you die, and the game can't find the last base you're in, for example, if you deconstruct the hatch on it, it's going to respawn you back at the life pod. And the life pod is currently over 1,000 meters away, so that's a pretty good teleport. Also, a lot of the walls in this section are just sort of advice, so I can swim straight through them. So we're going to go find a button so it can stab me, and that'll just help me leave the planet. Trust me, it does. Don't worry about it. Oh. It doesn't really matter how smooth you are in this section. To be honest, I should remove this section from my splits. It used to mean something. It doesn't really anymore. Because we're here to drown, so... yeah. So we're going to leave, same way we came in. And I'm going to grab a tablet, which is very useful for later. And a cube. And another thing about dying, when you die, as I said, you're going to keep all the items in your inventory that you had when it last in the base, as well as one additional random item, and all storyline items. And storyline items in this instance are the cube and the tablet. So I'm going to keep this menu open, so when I respawn, even though the screen's black, I can put this O2 tank back on. Going to grab the items from earlier. Except the diamonds, because I hate them. And then dump this stuff in here. So I got 3 gold, which is pretty good. I got 9? 10, 11. Okay. 3 gold and 11, sure. So I'd like 1 more gold. And I need 3 more lithium. So now I'm going to head over to the sparse reef. I'm using some underwater landmarks to find my way. But if you're new to this, you can look at the Aurora, look right and find a cloud and sort of follow that and you'll get in roughly the right place. There's also some good videos online to help you out. I'm actually going to look for a box Because I need 2 metal at least, so we're gonna... I think one of these I haven't scanned. There we go. There we go. Cool. If you're on console, for some reason that cloud doesn't render properly, however, it is still there. You have to look at it through your PDA and it'll sort of appear in a weird way. Yeah, I don't really know exactly how that works. I don't have a console to test that out, but some people have told me that. Anywho, we're going to go up here, grab a lot of air, go past this guy. He's the guardian of the cave I'm trying to get to, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go slightly past him and then straight down. And that's going to get me to said cave. Here we go. So as I said, I need 3 lithium, 1 gold, if would be nice. It's not actually necessary. There you go. And also 2 reboots, 2 gel sacks. So I've got 2 rubies. There's 2 gel sacks. There's 1, 2, and I need 1 more lithium. Ideally, I don't break shale here, to be honest. Breaking shale tends to be a bit of a pain because you have to play roulette. Yeah, diamond. Gold. There's 1. Okay. And just to double check, I've got everything. 3, 1, 2, 2, salt. Yep. Okay. I'm going to line myself up with this and head on over. Hey, egg roll. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've been away, so... Away and ill. So I'm going to head in here. And with that tablet I picked up earlier, I'm going to open this to grab myself some more cubes. Cool. 1, 2, and 3, because I picked up 1 earlier. Left. Then right, then left again. Is going to take me to the next area I'm interested in. Ideally, I pick up a fish. There we go. Cool. Hope you're feeling better. Ish. I'm going to do a little magic trick here. If I build my base in this perfect place, then the wreck just disappears. Magic. I'm going to start scanning things. I want to scan 2 bridge, 3 hull. I already have the bridge right now, but I need 2 more metal to make a base later. So I need 3 hull still. I do have enough air to do this in one go. If we get really unlucky, I'm going to do fish skip again to scan while I'm doing this animation. Saves like 2 seconds. I need 1 more hull. There we go. Fantastic. So that's the Cyclops done. So I can go and grab the last resources I need from over here, which is these 3 mushrooms. Make a base with a hatch. Save my inventory, deconstruct this, and then kill myself on some mushrooms. Ideally before I drown. I'd rather not double die, it's a little bit annoying, wastes a couple seconds. I think I double died just then. I'm going to just wait, I'm going to respawn in a sec. There you go. Okay. Time for a lot of crafting. Oh, whoops. Where's the silver? There it is. I just got completely lost there. There we go. I need these as well. Then I can make iron power cell and another battery. And then I'm going to deconstruct this for the gold so I can make another iron battery and then make the iron power cell. Okay, so that's everything I want right now. I'm going to grab this, 4 of these. Oh, the coughs keep coming. Okay. Reactivate Super Seed Line. And I've heard tale of a wild mobile vehicle bay. A breeding pair, in fact. So I'm going to see if I can sneak up on one of them while it's alone. And take it back home with me. Oh, there you go. Such a majestic creature. So of course that isn't a wild mobile vehicle bay, as everyone knows. Wild mobile vehicle bays went extinct about 2 to 3 years ago. That is actually the same mobile vehicle bay I left down in the lava zone. So Subnautica, ooh, ooh, the coughs they're coming in real force. Subnautica, like a lot of open world games, what am I doing? What am I doing? Subnautica, like a lot of other open world games, renders stuff that's close to you but not stuff that's far away. There are a couple of exceptions to this, however. One of them is the mobile vehicle bay. And another is water. There's a couple others as well, but those are the two main ones we're talking about here. And what that means is when I leave the mobile vehicle bay in the lava zone and walk away, the mobile vehicle bay still exists, but the land around it doesn't. That means it can just float right up to the surface, and it just so happens that the lava zone is directly below parts of the safe shallows, which is absolutely fantastic for our purposes. Whoop. And now I've got all my resources, I can do the final crafting section. Is this no quite full runs? What? Gonna do a glorious dolphin dive, hopefully? Oh, a little bit too far. That's fine. My dolphin dives have been subpar recently. Gonna make a Cyclops. Well, I'm gonna make this when extinct when you abuse them. I only started abusing them after they went extinct. Why did you say breeding pair? Just a joke. Okay, so I made the Cyclops for one reason and one reason only, and that was to make the Cyclops shield generator. Also doing a little clip there, text clip, to get in without doing one of the animations. Means I can also swim around in here, which is quite useful. So I made the shield generator in there. You do need a power cell for it. Ooh. You do need a power cell for it, and thankfully the Cyclops comes with a load of free ones. No, Jelly Gamer, they are extinct. There aren't any left. There are none left. Do your family know you speedrun? Roughly. I don't think they quite understand what it is. Hey, Amalia. So that screen I was using back there, you can't actually use the scroll wheel on that. So one of the things you can't, you have to actually stand still and click normally. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flick all the switches down here, all 3 of them, then go upstairs and flick 2 switches. Not 3, because I don't actually need to
pressurizing hydraulics.
I don't actually need to do anything with the time capsule. You'll be able to fly the ship no matter what. But in GDQ we'll send a message or something. Does the shield generator not spawn somewhere in a wreck? No, it doesn't. Can I download the runs from somewhere? You can use like YouTube downloaders or something. 4532. It's pretty good. Your channel points became teeth.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain. Launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
GG team.
2,
GG.
1.
Oh, the coughs were bad at the end there. Oh my days. What's going on, buddy?
Time capsule jettison.
Why my throat so dusty? Already prepped for travel? Mostly. Chat kindly reminded me to take some adapters Thank you, chat. And then bullied me into getting travel insurance.
Debris field.
Less thank you, chat, but I guess it's probably useful. Yeah, I was doing all the packing today and cleaning and all that preparation stuff. What is this? What is this?
Gravity turn maneuver.
Oh! Weird LED things that should be back in that box. Just doing on the floor there.
Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest
Hey, Nomad.
phase gate.
She doesn't want you to go. What?
Engaging ion.
Oh my!
distance
Oh,
in
the
3,
ill.
2.
5532
1.
used to be the best. 1 AM. Yep. It's yeah. It used to be a good time. It used to be a good time to for prepping adapters as you speak. Pog champ. The time I was planned to run at used to be a pretty good time
What
for
is
America.
life without the
Now I
ocean?
think it's only good if you're
A
West
beginning
Coast.
without an end.
I think
They
it
are
it's
different,
it I think it's
but they
basically
go
just
together.
bad for everyone.
Now you go among the stars.
Hooray!
And I fly among the stars. We are different.
Like in Europe, you can watch it in the morning, which is awkward because it's on a Friday, so a lot of people won't be able to check that out. Times East Coast? I don't know. If you live in the East Coast, you can go to that schedule page, and it'll show you that. Five 6 AM for EU. Yeah, it's 7 AM for UK. 6:55 AM on the Friday. Yeah, it says it's local time up top. Yeah. Why won't Europe be able to check it out easily? So most people in Europe will be working on that Friday. It's not a bank holiday as far as I'm aware for any country. So 7, 8 AM is normally when people go to work. No, 7 AM probably a little bit earlier, so maybe UK can watch it before they go to work, but 8 AM is usually when people will start commuting. Imagine people who watch speedruns going to work. Yeah. So, if it was like later, it would be fine, because I know a lot of people watch me while they're working, like on just a monitor, just in the background or whatever. But because it's just the perfect time for your, like, I can't watch this because I'm in a car, it's magical. Channel point to theets instead of teeth. Yes, it's a funny in joke. Maybe I should have just called it teeth.
1 trillion credits.
Maybe should have just called it teeth. I should have, maybe because I haven't been drinking this run.